Hello everyone and welcome back to Hutan Pantai. So as you can see, we are in May and I am standing right here in our field number 9. It's because you can see I have to cultivate some parts of these fields because we had some damaged patches in this field which I think have occurred because it was raining quite heavily and we also had a hailstorm on our farm. So that's why I have to cultivate these patches once again. And as you can see, we had several such patches all over in our field number 9 and also in our field number 1. So I have to cultivate them too. And as for the field number 8, as you can see, our seeds have germinated and we have loads of weeds in this field. So in this episode, we'll be removing all these weeds and we'll be fertilizing the field number 8, and we'll also be planting sorghum in field number 9 and green beans in field number 1. As I've already told, I have to cultivate several patches from field number 9 and field number 1. That's the reason our John Deere tractor and the cultivator is here. So to begin with, we'll start planting. I think we'll plant the green beans first in the field number 1 because we still have soil fertilizer and seeds in our planter. Yep, as you can see, we have almost 525 liters of seeds with us, and we have almost 51% fertilizer left in the tanker, so it will be wise for me to plant the green beans first, and then we can start planting the sorghum in field number 9. So to begin with, I will take the tractor and the planter to field number 1, which is right across the field number 2, and we'll start planting green beans into field number 1. I think we'll have enough seeds and solid fertilizer with us in order to completely plant the entire field. And by the time we are planting the green beans, I think I'll hire a worker and the worker will remove weeds from field number 8 for us. So I'll quickly jump in the John Deere tractor. There it is. And I will take the tractor and the cultivator back to the farm. And I'll be back here with our weeder, and we'll hire a worker and the worker will remove all these weeds from this field. So I will quickly head back towards the farm and I will see you guys right there. So here we are at our farm. I'll quickly park this cultivator into the shed and then we'll take our feeder to field number 8. And as you can see, our money is quite low when compared to the previous episode. It's because by the end of the previous episode, after finishing the video, what I did is I checked on the mod hub and I couldn't find any decent mod because I was looking forward to purchase a Wind Rover, but I couldn't find anything suitable. So what I did is I purchased the Wind Rover that we had in the used vehicle sale by the end of previous episode. And that's the only reason our money is now down to $605,000. I will quickly show you the Wind Rover, but before that I'll move towards field number 8 and I will see you guys right there. And here we are at the field number 8. So we'll start from this side. or you can say the worker will start from this side, and I will quickly hire a worker for this work. So the worker will continue with this work, and I will quickly show you my new wind rover that we purchased by the end of the previous episode. There it is. And this wind rover cost me right around $56,000. And my only reason to purchase it because if I missed this deal, then this wind rover would have cost me $92,000. So I think we saved almost half of the money by going with the used one. And it has a 14-meter working width, which I think is perfect for the size of field that we have. And as for the tedder, I think I'll also be purchasing a tedder. I don't think we have anything useful in the used vehicle sale. Yep. So for now, we'll now jump into the Fen tractor and we'll start planting the green beans in field number 1. I'll quickly have a look at the contracts menu, and we have this feeding contract on field number 7, which I think we can do before we start planting the green beans. So I'll surely borrow the items for this contract as well, and we'll take this leased machinery to field number 7, and once again I'll hire a worker and the worker will continue with the contract for us. There we go. So let's quickly move towards field number 7, and I will see you guys right there. And here we are at the field on which we have to do this contract. So let's quickly hire a worker once again. There we go. So I'll now jump back on the Fen tractor. There it is. I'll attach the planter to it and we'll start planting green beans in field number 1. And we also have to sell the grapes in this episode as well. So I'll also check the prices of grapes. So we'll start from this side. Let's quickly select the correct seed. There it is. And before we start planting, I'll quickly check the prices of grapes. And as you can see, we are getting the best prices at farmers market for the grapes. However, the prices of grapes are still on increase on the Harbor Grain Elevator. So I think I'll wait for some time. We'll begin planting the green beans first. And once we are done with planting the green beans, we can sell our grapes after that. And as you can see, it is consuming the seeds at quite a good rate. So I think I have to refill it once, at least one more time, in order to completely plant green beans in this entire field. As for the solid fertilizer, I think we have enough with us. So I'll continue with planting the green beans in field number 1, and I will see you guys once we are done.
Being in love when it's hurting, there's to peace. You start to wonder who's playing. Play me, play who? Lucky I'm stronger than ever. Got the arrangement to leave. You can go on and collect some memories of me. Abandoning is a hard word to use, but it's true. So challenging life with you, but I'm all through. Gone away and gone for good. I did everything I could, but you can't remember, remember me. Gone away and gone for good. I did everything I should, but you can't remember, remember me. Every little thing that was said, it doesn't matter now when I leave, and our song is playing, play on. Every little thing that was said, it doesn't matter now when I leave, and our song is playing, play on. No more illusion for us two. I'm really done for the day. Fighting a battle of blaming. Blame me, blame who? Lucky I don't have to reason. Sort out or uncomplicate. The road is leading me and I'm on my way. Abandoning is a hard word to use, but it's true. So challenging life with you, but I'm all through. Gone away and gone for good. I did everything I could, but you can't remember, remember me. Gone away and gone for good. I did everything I should, but you can't remember, remember me. Every little thing that was said, it doesn't matter now when I leave, and our song is playing, play on. Every little thing that was said, it doesn't matter now when I leave, and our song is playing, play on. Remember, remember me. Remember, remember me. Gone away and gone for good. I did everything I could, but you can't remember, remember me. Gone away and gone for good. I did everything I should, but you can't remember, remember me. Every little thing that was said, it doesn't matter now when I leave, and our song is playing, play on. Every little thing that was said, it doesn't matter now when I leave, and our
So
song is playing.
we are almost done with planting the green beans in field number one, and we just had enough soil fertilizer with us in order to complete this entire field. And as for the contract, as you can see, our worker is done with 69% of the contract, and I think our other helper is done with removing the weeds from field number 8. There we go. So what I will do is I'll jump back to the shop and will empty the solid fertilizer tanker, and I'll refill this planter with the seeds because our field number 9 is already fully fertilized, so we won't be needing any fertilizer for it. And for that field, I think I'll be hiring a worker, and in the meanwhile what I will do is we'll use our John Deere tractor in order to sell all the grapes, and we'll also fertilize our field number 8 by ourselves. So to begin with, let's empty the planter. There we go. And I'll now fill it with only with the seeds. I'll purchase another bag. I think one bag will be enough, and it will cost me $1,260. Let's purchase it. And we are full. So I will now quickly move towards field number 9 and will hire a worker, and the worker will start planting sorghum for us in field number 9. And if I remember correctly, I think the planter takes very less amount of sorghum in order to plant them into the field. So I think we won't have to refill it another time. But I just hope that our worker will proceed with planting the sorghum without the need of solid fertilizer. And here is our field number 9. I'll first select the correct seeds. There we go. And let's hire a worker for this field. Let's see if the worker will proceed with the planting work or not. Yep, it is doing its work absolutely fine. As you can see, it is planting sorghum in field number 9, and this field has already been twice fertilized twice. So I think it will show me. Yep, as you can see, it is showing me that we are getting 95% of yield bonus from this field. So in the next month, we just have to remove weeds from this field when the seeds have been germinated. And as for this field, our worker is done with the weeding work. So I'll quickly jump into the John Deere tractor. We'll take the tractor and the weeder back to the farm. And then first we'll sell all the grapes that we have, and after that we'll fertilize this field. And hopefully by then our worker will be finished with planting the sorghum on field number 9. And we are back at the farm. I'll quickly park this weeder right here into the shed, and then we'll take our grapes to the sell point. There we go. And I think we have 3 trailers to take, in which I think we have almost 20,000 liters of grape to sell. Yep, we have almost 20,000 liters of grape to sell. Let's see as to which sell point will be taking the grapes. And the best sell point is the farmers market for sure. But taking 3 trailers into a market will be quite tricky. So I think I'll be taking all these trailers to the Harbor Grain Elevator. Yep, that will be the best option to do. So let's head towards the Harbor Grain Elevator. And our worker is also done with the contract. So once we are done with selling the grapes, we'll collect the reward from the contract. And after that, we can start fertilizing our field number 8. So I will see you guys right at the Harbor Grain Elevator. So here we are at the Harbor Grain Elevator, and the prices are, I think, right around $2,000 for 1,000 liters of grapes. So I think we'll be getting somewhere close to $40,000 from all the grapes that we have. So I'll start selling the grapes trailer by trailer. So we made almost $40,000 just by selling the grapes, which I think is not bad. And I'll also collect the reward from the contract, and we get right around $16,800 from the weeding contract on field number 7. And this take our money count back to $660,000. And all this money will be used not only to purchase a green bean harvester, but also to purchase a new set of mower and a big tedder as well. So I'll now quickly head back towards our farm, and then we'll take the fertilizer spreader to field number 8 and we'll start fertilizing that field. So back to the farm, I'll park the trailers where they were, and then we'll take the fertilizer spreader with us to field number 8. There we go. And I think by the next month our grass will also be ready to cut. So we'll also start making either the hay bales or the silage bales from the next episode, or you can say from the next month itself. I'll quickly check the weather forecast for the June, and it says the sun will be out throughout the month. So I think in June we'll be making hay bales, and as for the next cut, we'll be making the silage bales. So I think we'll be purchasing the mower and the tedder within the next episode itself. So I'll now quickly head towards field number 8, and I will see you guys right there. And here we are at field number 8. So we'll start fertilizing this field. And hopefully by the time we are done with the fertilizing work, our worker will be finished with planting the sorghum in field number 9 as well. So we are fertilizing this field, and I don't think it will take me much time to fertilize this entire field. So I'll continue with the fertilizing work, and I will see you guys once we are done. done with the fertilizing work on field number 8. And I think our worker is also finished with planting the sorghum in field number 9. Yep, as you can see, it has stopped. So I do believe that it has done its work. So once the fertilizing work will be done, I think the fertilizer spreader can stay here because we also have to fertilize the field number 1, which we'll be doing so in the next month. And before we end this episode, what I will do is I'll jump back to the farm and we'll sell our old windrower and mower, and we'll take our windrower back to the farm. And I think that will be it for this episode. And we are done with the fertilizing work. Yep. So I think I'll park the fertilizer spreader near field number 1, and then we'll move back to our farm. So I'll park the fertilizer spreader right here. There we go. And I'll now quickly head back towards the farm, and I will see you guys right there. And we are back to the farm, and there is our mower. I'll take both the machines in one go, so I'll put the front weight right here. There we go. Let's attach the mower at the front of the tractor. There we have it. And now for our windrower. And before I sell them, I think I'll be washing them, and I'll also repair them. There we have it. I'll quickly repair both these machines. So the mower will cost me $295 to repair, and the windrower will cost just $71. I think I'll also repair the tractor, and it will cost me just over $1,800. I'll quickly wash the mower because I think the windrower is already clean. Yep. And since both these machines are new, what I will do is I'll also repaint them before we sell them, because I think we'll be getting quite a bit of money back from selling these two machines. There we go. So I'll quickly head back towards the shop, and we'll sell both these machines, and we'll be back with our new windrower. And here we are at the shop. Let's quickly sell both these machines. And to repaint our mower, it will cost me $3,300. And if I sell it as it is, we'll be getting over $6,100. So let's see if repainting does improve the money. Yep, I think we are getting almost $300 extra after repainting the mower. So let's sell it, and we get almost $9,800 from the mower. And now for the windrower, it will cost me $3,400 to repaint it. And once again, I think we are getting $600 extra after repainting the windrower. So let's sell it, and it will be and we'll be getting almost $13,100 back from this Wind Rover. So I think it's okay to repaint the machines that we purchase as a new. I don't think we get benefit of repainting the machines if we sell any machine that we have purchased from the used vehicle sale. And now for this Wind Rover, I'll repair it, but I think I can repair it at my own shop. So I'll take it back as it is, and after that, I'll be calling it a day. And starting from the next episode, we'll surely be cutting the grass and we'll start making the hay bales. And for that, I'll be purchasing a set of mower and a big tedder. And hopefully, we can make hay bales within a single episode by using the big machinery that we have. So once again, we are back to the farm, and I will park the tractor and this Wind Rover right here near the shop. There we go. So I think that will be enough for this episode. We planted green beans and sorghum in our remaining fields, and thus by we ended the planting season. And as for the next episode, I've already told you we'll have to remove weeds from field number 1 and also the field number 9, and we'll also fertilize the field number 1, and we'll also start making the hay bales from the next episode itself. So I hope you guys like this video, and if you do so, then do like this video and subscribe to the channel. And as for now, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you.